Unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community with incredibly different attitudes about different things.
Hi, my name is Bobby Heffsley, and I'm what Joe Biden calls a notable exception. Because according to him, there's no diversity of thought in the black community. Well, I would like to disprove that.
Well, I'm not voting for Joe Biden.
I don't know which Joe Biden I'm gonna get. The one that's going to raise taxes or the one that's gonna cut taxes?
Guess what? If you elect me, you're not going to have your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
The one that's going to bring criminal justice reform or who's been against criminal justice reform since the 1990s?
We do everything but hang people for jaywalking in this bill.
I'm voting against Joe Biden because I'm voting against systemic racism.
Now, you don't know my state. My state was a slave state.
Joe Biden is one of the architects of the biggest piece of systemic racism legislation in recent history, and that's the '94 crime bill. And it was designed to criminalize black drug addicts. It was literally designed to have harsher penalties for crack than it was for cocaine.
He hasn't done anything to build up America at all. He just profited off the office and title of being a senator or vice president to enrich him and his family.
He has a thing that he thinks he owns the narrative with black Americans.
You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, and you ain't black.
That's an insult.
He's going to move this country backwards. He's going to move black people backwards.
President Trump, on the other hand, this is his first time running for office, and he's done so much to transform America and to save us from the rise of Marxism.
We are trained Marxists.
What we are going to push for is a move to get Trump out, while we're also going to continue to push and pressure Vice President Joe Biden around his policies.
The reason why I'm voting for Donald Trump is because from day one, he's been a man of his word. Number one, he said that the wall was gonna go up to protect our sovereignty, to protect our borders. Number two, he has been an advocate for life, and everyone knows that more than a third of all black babies are aborted in this country. We make up the lion's share of Planned Parenthood. They are broke without us.
More than mass, unborn children are human beings made in the likeness and image of God. And if we can't agree that unborn children have a right to life, then we are more barbaric than any slaveholder ever was.
And number three, he has been an advocate for religious liberty in this country. He has been a friend to the Christian church and to Israel.
Donald Trump has done more for the black community than any other president since Abraham Lincoln. We're starting with the HBCUs, school choice.
Having quality access to education, as I'm an educator myself, is critical to breaking cycles of poverty.
Opportunity zones, prison reform with the First Step Back.
Helping people who have fallen behind in society.
And this was just in his first term.
President Trump has empowered American sovereignty by encouraging national oil independence, energy independence. Folks, that's critical.
I'm really excited about his Platinum Plan.
I'm backing President Trump, and if you got any sense, you will too.
And lastly, in closing, I'm not the exception.
I am not the exception.
And I am not the exception.
We're the rule.
We are the rule.
We are the rule. We are the rule.